about our Father's business.
Grind mode,
Filled with this Holy Spirit.
that's a cheat code.
Holiness the standard.
We never fold.
We about to make a scene.
Episode.
About our Father's business.
Yo, we are back. Episode 56 of season 3 of the Not the Same Podcast, hosted by this one word, C-Micah. That one word over there, Rob Redeem. We're glad, gracious, and very, very happy to be back with y'all for another Not the Same Podcast. Listen, the original, the one that started it all, one word, the Not the Same Podcast. Everything used to be on Thursday, and then we started having too much sports and too much Bible, and you know what? We got to split this up, brother. And God has been faithful. You know what I'm saying? God has been faithful. But above all that, if you are watching us exclusively, I say exclusively on YouTube, I need you to do what you see on the screen right about now. I'm going to make the thing go. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, hit the subscribe button. And lastly, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live as we are right now.
Yeah, man. We want to give a shout out to our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Podcast, our MTMV Sports Family, Life Show TV,
Yes,
Takeover
sir.
Radio, Praise 365, Scooter. Shout out to our boy Scooter doing big things in the
salute to Scooter.
STL right now, man.
Yes, sir.
Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, our homeboy Orlando Pays, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, our man Sam Stewart out there on the left coast in Vegas. Shout out to our partner Sam, man, doing big things out in Vegas.
Big salute.
And the Kingdom Now Network. Those are the rebroadcasters of the E3 Bible Study. They're not the same sports show.
Yes,
or,
sir.
like my man said, where it all started, they're not the same podcast. You dig? We had to split this thing up because it was a lot going on. Everybody in the chats, D, Lil Bruh, Ronald Jackson. Let me get a hand clap real quick, brother, because I know I can't shout everybody out. So once again, if this is your first time tuning in to the Not the Same Podcast, that hand clap is for all of my sneaker peekers. My sneaker peekers are those who watch the show, they enjoy what they see, and they just looking like, but they never comment. But we appreciate you because you know what we call y'all? Because y'all sneaker peekers sound a little weird. So this is what I'll say. For my silent partners, we appreciate the views. Go ahead and do what you see on this screen right now, just in case you sneaker peeking and ain't did it yet. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification button for us real quick. If you haven't subscribed to the Not the Same Podcast, for whatever the reason may be, stop being disobedient and go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification. If you've already hit subscribe and notify, don't do it again for my computer illiterate folks, because you're going to unsubscribe yourself, then get mad at us.
Yeah.
Because I don't know when y'all come on. Can you text me? No, one word. Hit the subscribe and notification button.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's all I got for right now.
Hey, man, let me say this one time, man. If y'all to get a chance to, I need y'all to give my brother a happy birthday. It was his birthday last Saturday. We celebrated at his house, man. He had a little get-together, a little shindig. If you wasn't there, then don't be mad. Just know something went on, and it was nice.
Yeah.
And big salute to my bro, man, joining my age group. You know what I'm saying? He always called me older because I'm like literally a month older, about a month and a couple of days.
Months.
Calm down.
You're a month. You're a month and a couple of days older.
My birthday at the end of September, dog.
Right.
But anyway, man, I want to salute my brother before we even get. This ain't a what's good. It's just my own personal what's good to my homie, my ace Boone Coon right there. My brother for life.
Appreciate you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
man.
Big salute to him.
Man.
Growing older and looking younger. That's what God does. You know what I'm saying? When God is in your life,
man.
you don't grow older and just keep looking older. You know what I'm saying? We got a promise like Sarah. Now, I don't want that boy to have the Sarah anointing, have no more chilling around here. But Sarah was 95 years old and birthed a baby. I'm just saying the youthfulness of that. Yeah. And let me go a little bit deeper right quick. Listen, she didn't look. Hey, she looked so young. Some other king was like, "Hey, I want her to be within my castle." You know what I'm saying? She's 95 and bad out here. I said, "Golly, that's what God do." Anyway,
boy, that 95, that Benjamin Button. Remember when he was young?
Right, it was like Captain America out here and Bucky Barnes for the deep folks. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, let's go before I get myself in trouble.
Yeah, man, let's hold up and wait and get into the first topic.
Hold up. Hey.
What's good?
Rob Redeem, my brother from another mother, like my homie Larry Rogers on the west side. Some say it's the best side, but we dwell in the Midwest. Matter of fact, be careful on the west side of St. Louis. Tuck in your chain, man. My brother, what is good?
First of all, D, I got you. I ain't gonna forget. It's already programmed in my mind, and switch my whole Friday up because I know I got to go Saturday. But now what's good with me, man, is just listen, man. If y'all know somebody who going through like this, it's a serious what's good right now. Look, the government shut down.
Yeah,
A couple
man.
of people on the thread. I work for the government. You know, D, she works for the government. There's a lot of people being heavily affected. People benefits, you know what I'm saying, getting taken away from them.
Yep.
Things are getting hard.
Yep.
Do more than what we do in modern time. Today, an NFL player, we're talking about somebody very wealthy, took his life.
Yeah,
For whatever
man.
the reason may
Yeah,
be, you
man.
could call it mental health or whatever. Stop sending a text message when the Lord placed somebody on your heart. Reach out, try to call, send a text. If y'all don't get it, don't leave it there like, man, I tried.
Right.
If the Lord is placing on your heart, go and knock on this person's door, check up on our folks, man. Like modern day checkups is just check the box. I
Yeah,
sent
bro.
the text. That one word didn't respond. I sent the text. They acting funny. Let me tell you something. In my basement, send me a text. Call my phone. You sent me the voicemail. No, one word. The walls of this basement sent you the voicemail. That is real talk. Anybody that know me know how it goes. My point that I'm making is if the Lord is putting something on your heart to go check on somebody, do some for real wellness checks. It's bad out here for some folks right now. You got single parents not getting paid. You got single mothers. You know what I mean? It's just you never know what someone's going through. And you may think they up, but it don't help. It don't hurt.
You never know.
Because you see them on social media and laughing or this, that. It don't hurt to just do a quick, hey, man, let me stop by and check on my brother. Let me stop by and check on my sister. Because when they gone, you're going to be like, man, something told me, but you didn't. So just follow him. What's good with me, man, is I'm still here. I'm not going to get into detail, but the Lord I praise God for protection. That's all I say. What's good with you, see?
You know, me and you kind of got some similar what's goods, but I think we'll both say just praise God for deliverance and freedom. You know what I'm saying? God is good.
Yeah.
And if you are praying people, pray for your brothers. You know what I'm saying? We went out here strung out or nothing, and we ain't giving you no details. Don't be nosy. Just pray. You know what I'm saying? And because we're making an effort to stand strong, and it's very important. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, to be honest about all these things, man, it's for you, the watcher, the viewer, the listener, and all that, because we represent God, and we want to represent him in the right way to hold up the standard, and so people will know that, hey, you know, not just a God that you can be cool and have fun with God, but also that God can literally change your life. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So, you know, if you got time, if you feel so led and so inclined, pray for both of your brothers on this screen right here. You know, we ain't boo-hooing and crying. That has happened, but that ain't what we talking about right now. But we're at the point of, in life, man, I say it like this. I'm going to say it in a real general sense. You know, when you dealing with something or you fighting something, you get to the point of victory. That's when you need to pray the hardest. This ain't a Bible study, but it's just encouragement to you. When you get the victory, pray the hardest, because if you get victory for something that's had you entangled for years, then the devil coming super hard to get you right back, because he know that thing in a biblical and spiritual sense, a stronghold. When a stronghold has had you, it don't want to let go. So once you get free for a minute, it's like, get this one word back. You know what I'm saying? So in your prayers, just say, hey, keep my brother strong. That's what we love for y'all to do. What's good with me, man, is I got so much in there. I don't know. I'm alive. One word, I could have been dead. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for the delivering power of Jesus of all these close calls. That's what I say.
Yeah, man.
I can think of. I got like 5 in my head right now that I probably should have been gone, but God saw fit. He allowed an angel to intervene. There ain't nobody saw, but I know he had to be there to stop some things from happening. And so I just thank him causing things to work together for the good. Although them scriptures is flowing right now, brother.
It's
I don't
flowing,
know.
brother.
But anyway, man, hey, I'm just very good. I'm very happy about that, man, and that's what's good. Without all that being said, man, without us being all deep a Costco, let's go and get to the hot topic segment, man. We're going to hold up and wait.
Yes.
Hold up. Hey.
Before we get into the hot topic, man, we need y'all to hit that like and subscribe if you have not, and hit that notification bell, man. Before we dig into this very interesting hot topic, man. Once again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed to Not the Same Podcast, and hit the notification bell. Even you sneaker peekers, even if you sneaking to hate and hit the like button with your hating selves. You know what I'm saying? Do all those things. Go ahead. All right. Here's the subject for tonight. When black men say they date outside of their race because black women's expectations are unrealistic, is it valid? Once again, I know it was long. Listen close. When black men, that's why I got it up there on the screen so you can see it as well. When black men say they date outside of their race because black women's expectations are unrealistic, is it valid? Mr. Davis, let's go.
There's layers to this question.
Mm-hmm.
In some cases, it's valid. You dig what I'm saying? In some cases, it's on my dude. You dig what I mean? And this is what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
If you are chasing and hitting the DM of every thick sister that you see on Instagram, and you hitting up the Instagram models, and this is what I mean by this. You're hitting up the Instagram models and you hitting the DMs, and now their expectations is high-end stuff, because that's what they're on.
Mm-hmm.
And you're jumping up there, or you're flashing your money in order to grab high-end type women, or even for women, you're trying to grab that man with all the money, like, because it's two ways. But the reason we're talking about this, because black men seem to get the most shame when they decide to go outside their race. And it's a lot of layers to this.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of layers to this conversation. And please, ladies, gentlemen, hop in that conversation and let us know what you think in that.
Mm-hmm.
It's valid depending on what court you're going in. Are the expectations unrealistic? Yes, and I believe the social media has placed that out there, that a man's supposed to do all of these things, and he's supposed to bring all this to the table, and he's supposed to be all of that. And in some cases, ladies, I want you to hear me, because this is not a blanketed statement. In some cases, because of how some black women are raised, they're raised to be independent, where other races are raised to be submissive more so, where, okay, this is what I'm bringing to the table, baby, help me. And it's not you supposed to provide for me. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine, and I'm going shopping, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. Now, you can say it's the extreme, but I work around a lot of people, and I hear a lot of conversations, and the only thing I can say is I'm trying to unpack this so it doesn't look like I'm just trying to stereotype black women, or I'm attacking black women, because that's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is I understand the validity of some black men when they do try to just get a sister. And the sister that he's going for is just, that's what she wants. He's not looking for the right one. And then we'll get back to it. I know that was long because I'm trying to tiptoe, but eventually I'm a cannonball on into this pool, and it's just going to be what it is, like we do every topic. But go ahead, bro.
My general statement before I start this: you can date whoever you want, love it, any color you want. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you. You're a black man, you want a white woman, that's fine. Asian, whatever, that's up to you.
Flat out.
But to the question here, I think in general it can happen because of social media, period. So social media presents false reality. You feel what I'm saying? So when I say social media presents false reality, whoever you're looking at, because you made mention of Instagram ladies or whatever, whoever you're looking at may be draped out in the best, you know what I'm saying, got all these followers, got sponsorships to post and all that, and you hop in the DMs and you trying to talk or whatever, and you may think from the pictures like, yo, this is how I gotta come, because they're presenting that. Well, them on the ladies on the other end, they be like, well, I just want someone genuine and valid and all that. But what you're presenting is not what you're presenting in yourself is not going to attract that, because what you present is what you attract. So it goes both ways. So for the man, if you're trying to get this, you know, it's like, okay, I want this high standard, high quality, biblical, but fine woman, right? But you're presenting, you are a carousing hoe ninja, you know what I'm saying, lack of better words, that, you know, you're dip with anything that move. If you're presenting that, don't be surprised that you don't attract it. So I think it's more into who you are is what you're gonna bring to you. I think nobody should be ridiculed for dating outside their race. But I think no man should make the excuse. I think it's weak because I think black women get hated on. And these two men on this screen are married to black women. So and it shouldn't be offensive that we say we're married to black women. We're proud that we're married to black women. That's a choice. You choose who you marry. You feel what I'm saying? But with that being said, I think it's very weak for a man to say what's up on there. Well, I just went to a white woman, or I just went to another race because this black woman's expectations are too unrealistic. Well, you ain't went to every black woman in the world. You maybe just picked the wrong one. Maybe get off of Instagram, go to church and find one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe go to work and find somebody. You just, it's too blanket of a statement to do that. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, now it's time to dive in. All right, so here go to realistic. The lames that messed up the game, folks. If you're not married, let me tell you how the lames that messed up the game. Mm-hmm. Because you got this L7 square cat who then took listen to what I'm saying, who then took a 2. And I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about old girl. She may be bad, but her attitude got her at a 2, 5 at the most. But because this lame that spent all this money, now she expects every person that comes that way to come to her that way. Mm-hmm. And then the black man, now he weak, and now he's blaming the way he did what he did, I got to go elsewhere. Or it's the fact that we do have strong black women. And some of these sapsuckers are just jellybacks. And the moment somebody say something back to them, they can't have it, and they don't want their woman to have an opinion. Right. That's why I said there's layers to this. Now, on the other side of the game, the L7 women, the ones who are expecting the world, and you don't have nothing. Your stuff not in order, but you want everything your way. And this is what I mean. Hey, we going out. We're going to go to Cheesecake Factory. Remember, that was a big thing a couple of years ago. We're going to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Right. I want to go to Capitol Grill. I want to go to, you know what I'm saying? I want to go to 801 Chop House. Like, Chop who? You better
chop, all right. Chop you off the list.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, but you see this, and it's sad because what I feel like it's doing, honestly, and this is the deeper end of it, is breaking up the black family home and the structure of it, where it makes it seem like black women's expectations are unrealistic, when in reality, they want what any other woman wants. Now, what I will say now, how they're brought up is a little different. Black women are sometimes, mainly because it's a single parent home, are brought up to be independent. They got to take care of the sister and the siblings and this and this. And so they're a lot more independent, where in other cultures, the women are brought up to be this submissive way. And it's just a fact. And if you think I'm hating on my black women, then you're not looking in the mirror and being realistic about this conversation. It's the way that we're raised, but we're taught that way to be raised. We're taught that way on the come up. You dig on? Yeah. You don't need because it's negativity because of trauma, and that's where it comes from. So mama got hurt by her baby daddy or by her ex-husband. Yeah. You don't need a man for this. If you do get a man, you better make sure that man do X, Y, Z. If he can't do nothing for you, you don't need him. You can do it on your own. Yada 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 yada. And then it breaks down, and then sometimes that gets stuck in the mindset. Yeah. But there's a lot of women, black women, who know how to ride for a real man. Now, that's the other L7. One word, stop depending on your money. That's the problem. You don't know how to be a man. You still acting like a little bitty kid. You dig what I mean? Go ahead, bro, because that one to go in.
I think a lot of this is a response to, and I am this type of guy. Man got to be man. You know what I'm saying? Man got to take responsibility for our actions, the things that we did. I don't know many black men who ain't got a granddaddy that was in them streets in some type of way. And when I'm talking about, like, in the streets for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? At one point. Now, about time he was granddaddy and you was grown, he settled down and he with grandma. But I can talk to my dad and listen to stories of how his dad was. And, his dad had his family, his mama as a wife, and one street over had a whole nother house, whole nother wife, whole nother set of kids. This was like very coming back in those days. That's when dudes used to pop on women and all that. A lot of these things that we're seeing now are a response to the kids being raised from that was granddaughters and grandkids and daughters of those type of situations. So they were engaging their young ones to protect them in theory. Now what's happened is a perversion of that, and it just went too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a woman have a right to be independent. I think a woman have a right to go make her money. I think a woman have a right to have standards and not just take any old thing. I think they are well in their rights for that. I think they're well in their rights to make a dude climb some monkey bars, so to speak, before he just get the whole house. So if you get what I'm getting at, you know what I'm saying? I think they are well in their rights. But I think when it gets to, like the point of what you're saying, I don't want no Cheesecake Factory. Take me to Capitol Grill. Okay, those are miles apart of level of restaurants. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you take your wife to Capitol Grill. You ain't taking nobody on first date to Capitol Grill unless you like an NBA player where you just pissing away money. But for a normal everyday dude that makes 6 figures and below, bro, you ain't finna trick off Capitol Grill money the first date. You don't even know where this gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know your middle name, one word. You want me to take you to Capitol Grill? Do you even know how to eat a steak right? You probably eat that joint well done. You know what I'm saying? You want to go to a real steakhouse. Get out of my face. Anyway, go ahead, bro. Talking about, I want mine well done. You don't know. You ain't supposed to be up in here. And you know I ain't lying. Anybody really eat steak and know how to eat a steak don't ask for well done. You eating a piece of leather. You might as well be eating a shoe. You ain't got no flavor. Go ahead, brother. I'm about to spit out my drink.
Hey, y'all forgive me. No, but I mean, I think the unreal getting on black men and you do see it, but I think the reason why black women get on those black men, because typically when they do that, they're down in black women on why they don't mess with women. Yeah. And that be the issue going on why black women have a problem with it. Now, if you over there and it's like, no, this is just what I choose to do. I ain't got nothing against my sisters. It's just, this is what I want to do. Right. And then, I respect, salute. You know what I'm saying? Because, I have several interracial relationship marriages in my family.
Me too.
Love them to life. You dig what I'm saying? Like, look, y'all do y'all thing. They happy. Y'all do what you do. I'm gonna support you to the fullest, and I wish somebody would speak ill of it. Yeah. But none of them are downing this, that, or the third. The problem, again, it comes to what you put out there is what you're gonna attract. C said that a minute ago. Yeah. So if all you doing is you don't have no sense of whatever, and all you doing is trying to throw your cash, or you're not taking care of your responsibilities, and so you want to go somewhere where you can just run over somebody, and because this person not gonna hold you accountable, so be it. But then on the trauma side of situations, it's like, all right, get to know a person. I think the problem now is the moment, like you said, the moment you meet them, it's like, oh, our first date, why we going here? Like, walk in the park for a minute, have a conversation. Know what they talking about. Like, do some old school romantic stuff if that's what you're doing on the dating side of things, and get to know the person. If the first thing coming out your mouth is, well, you know this person for a month, and it's like, you think I can get $50 so I can pay this bill? What was you doing before I got in your life? No. Like the last couple of one words is giving you these 50s and here and there. Yeah. So it's a turnoff. Or you trying to use the person for what they have. Every time you get it, it's always gimme. And so some black men with money be like, nah, I'm cool on that. But again, it's the trauma of how you were raised. Some people, other cultures just raise their daughters different. And it's probably because dad was there to show, hey, this is how you treat a woman. Like how I do, how I do my voice. This is how you're going to treat a woman. You're going to open up doors. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. You're going to talk respectful. You're not going to put your hands on them. You do that. And then you train them up in the way they should go. Now, and then other stuff, they just doing what their friends doing and falling into peer pressure. If I'm wrong, y'all can come in here. You dig what I'm saying? And say what you need to say. But there's nothing wrong with having a strong, independent black woman. Nothing wrong with it. Now, strong, independent black woman, you're going to have to learn how to be submissive sometime. can't no mother tell me what to do. Like hold on. Now y'all in a relationship. Let that man lead. And if he's leading right, just give him an opportunity. Now, brother, if she corrects you because you doing something wrong with the finances, you ain't keeping the house upkeep, then you don't get mad and leave. Oh, she tripping. No, one word, get on your game. Right. That's where the conversations come in at. Yeah. And I think social media does have it like that. Like, let me tell y'all something. It's a bunch of stuff going viral with these Instagram models when they take that makeup off, and D said it in the comments. That is not who you see when you wake up the next morning. You dig what I mean? And it wasn't tequila. It was Ulta. It was Ulta. That's what that was. It made her feel that way. Or so, what is it, Sephora? So go ahead, bro.
Ulta and Sephora. D said some man don't know how to court. That is a very true point.
There it is. That is very true. Can you explain what courting is for the men on this show right now that don't know what a court is?
It's when you're trying to date a woman, but you don't go straight out with it. You get to know them. You talk to them. You may even be their friend for a minute. You may let them know, hey, you're interested, but hey, I'm gonna get to know you first. You take your time. You know what I'm saying? In the old days, they took their time. They didn't just come up and be like, yo, what's good? And that is the problem with the exchange type of dating. And what I mean by that, okay, for my date, I need this level of restaurant, this type of this, and this type of that. Okay, if you did an exchange, guess what the dude want? Okay, I invested in this. I'm trying to get an ROI. Trying to get a return on his investment for investing into somebody. When you date like that, I don't think that's good. When you dating on, okay, hey, I'm interested in you, I'm interested in you. Let's see where this goes, and you take your time. It can be good. Or furthermore, you can date on, okay, the Lord brings somebody to you, and you busy while doing something. Whether you busy doing something for God or you just busy at work, you're working, and then you run into somebody that's a lot different than you like, hey, I heard they out here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said that. I said that in Memphis. People in St. Louis said that, hey, I heard they be over here. You just out there on the prowl. That's very different than like, okay, I'm
way different than what we talking about on this
topic.
Very,
very different when you courting or you're about your business. You somewhere making money. That's very, very different. So, but I think, I'm always put on the brothers, man. Brothers, we just got to come correct. And if that person don't appreciate it, then, God, there's more of them than us. That's what I say. They're everywhere. So you find somebody else.
Hey, black man, you looking for some women. Atlanta 10-1 right now, brother.
Yeah, you be careful though in Atlanta. Be careful in Atlanta because it may look like a woman.
But see, now that's a whole different topic.
Right.
I ain't about to mess with you.
And on that one, we're going to hold up and wait. Go ahead, bro.
I'm going to say this last thing about that exchange. We going to go to the video. I'm not going to the Atlanta thing. I'm just saying the ratio of men to women. Anyhow.
Yeah.
Dating outside the race, when it all comes down to this, I don't care about that part. But ladies, if the expectations are unrealistic, you can't expect. If you're asking for all that and he turn around and he asks you for that, you can't get mad at it. Because at that point, it is unrealistic. Now, if we're talking about dogging him because he's dogging y'all, I don't blame you for being mad at that man. But if he's outside his race because he just choose not to because you don't know what it was, he may have grew up where he was rejected by this certain type of women his whole life. And this is just the type of women that found him attractive. And that's the route he went. There's layers to it, but we'll go all night talking about this topic. I see a lot of people wasn't really saying nothing. Them peekers just peeking on it. I'm sure we'll get inboxes later, but yeah, go ahead, bro. We can go ahead to that.
A lot of stuff that's going on now is very transactional, but you got to make the transactional parts not to be so much about money. I mean, I think if you do a date, you should spend some money. You shouldn't just a walk in the park can be a first date, but I'm saying, that can be the introduction where it's courting or whatever. When you go on an official date, brother, wash your tail. You know what I'm saying? Put on some decent clothes and take whoever your prospective lady somewhere nice. It don't mean it got to be Capitol Grill. And, I would judge it on me personally. If it's just telling me first day Capitol Grill, okay, it's letting you know where you at. Not saying because you may intend to go to I'm trying to think of a mid-tier nice restaurant. Like a Longhorn or something. You know what I'm saying? Just a decent restaurant where you can go with a friend or it could possibly be a date. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And you may intend to do that and they be like, nah, let's go to these Applebee's. You're going to be like, say word? You know what I'm saying? I get this 2 for $2 or 2 for $20, whatever it was. But, You just got to be led. All right, man. We're going to hold up and wait and get to the first video of the night, and it will be by, I don't remember, but we will see in a minute.
Hot topic.
I'm gonna say. I went right back to the hot topic. My bad. Here we go.
Hold up. Hey.
All right, first video for night is by DKG Kai. It's called Out of the Grave.
Yeah, he just put this one out.
Mm-hmm. Be ready to go in just a second. Or should I just?
Who are you?
Right, here we go.
Reporting this life from the tomb, just like I was Lazarus. None of they bringing me back. Stuck in the wilderness, trying to find my way to God, and I'm not walking out with a scratch. Can I go play like a puppet, controlled by sin? I know that these strings attached. Need me some heavenly fire to brighten my spirit. I'm tired of lighting this match. Ask me where I've been going, I search for the Lord wherever my spirit is led. Jesus, I'm back at the door, I'm needing you more. You know that the homie is dead. Killing my flesh is gone. Know that I'm back at the throne, bringing me life, new bones. Start like a child, so now I'm grown. Okay, DKG, it's like when Kingdom Gospel. God said switch up the name. Was in my flesh, blinded, I couldn't see. I was just chasing the fame. Sat in my room that night, looking through the glass, calling this window pane. Had to unlink with my flesh, my mind, my sin. That's why I been breaking my chains. No, I'm not perfect, I made me a lot of mistakes in my life, but I get up and fight. Knew it was time for change, but just like a marathon, I would just run from advice. Thought I was right and I talked to the Lord and he showed me. I was just dimming my light and bringing my spirit back to life again. Glad I could try it twice, back out the grave. I'm back out the grave, I'm back out the grave, okay? Let's hop out the grave. Let's hop out the grave, let's hop out the grave. Hop out the grave. He gave me new life and I cannot abuse. Hop out the grave. I hope that you feeling got all in this music. God said the old things can't go inside this new bag, living in a brand new season. Erasing up all of the goals from when I start rapping, cause now I got a brand new reason. Remember them nights was crying and praying in prayer like, dog, how long would this last? Dealt with depression, anxiety, body dysmorphia and things that I couldn't get past. Deliverance for me went long, I went to the Lord and I sat at his feet and I asked, however you need me to change or rebrand the music, I promise I'm up for the task. Too long, I was living with sin and my guilt, looking like a group home. Now when I talk to the Lord, restricting my flesh, I'm coming out too strong. He tell me to go, it's green, he tell me to stop, I stop, I'm trying to be still. I'm giving my all to you, I give you my faith, my love, I give you my will. Back out the grave, I'm back out the grave, I'm back out the grave, okay? Let's hop out the grave, let's hop out the grave, let's hop out the grave, hop out the rebrand is here.
All right, that was Out the Grave by DKG Kai. What I thought about the video, I love the way that video was shot, and I'm not even talking about just the effects. It felt like it had a lot of practical effects. And what I'm saying, like when you see movies, it's sometimes everything is done by green screen, but when they had the people walking around him and just going in front of the camera, that joint was dope. It was a lot of dope practical shots to me. And, you know, I know they did some very actual camera work. I mean, not camera work, some digital camera work as well, but the practical stuff made that joint seem so cool because they probably was just in a green screen room, period. Like all of them in one room, but the way they brought that joint to life and the little mask and all that, that was dope. And the song was cool too. So not just cool, I like the song, but as well, I really love the video. I love the creativity in it. Go ahead, bro.
The funny part is, like I told you, I heard this song the other day on New Music Friday, and I listened to it twice and then didn't add it to the playlist. Saw the video and it's like, okay, I gotta add it to the playlist for the new CHH. But what I see Cortez saying the visuals, yes, visuals was off the chain. Listening to the lyrics now, you know what I mean? Because when you're driving, sometimes it don't hit. When you hear it in headphones, it hit different.
Right.
So listening to it and paying attention so we can get this review. The joint is dope, and it almost seemed like when they were with the mask, some of them the mask was coming off. Everybody mask came off like they was back out the grave, like they was in body bags for a minute in a sense, but then they're born again, like free from their sin. So I looked at the mask like it was a form of bondage, if you will. And they was just walking around. The joint was dope to me, man. I like the song. And my man on fire right now. Like really on fire.
Yeah, so that was Back at the Grave by DKG Kai. Once again, man, that was a very, very well shot video. Salute to you, brother. Whoever did that joint, they did it well and very practical. Video people know what I'm talking about, but he killed that joint. All right, let's get into the last one. The last music segment. I don't know, the last one, what I'm talking about. Music segment. Up until this date, what are your top 3 Super Bowl performances? Up until this date, what are your top 3 Super Bowl performances? Mr. Davis.
Jeez, brother.
I mean, I texted to you. You probably didn't get down there through your brick wall basement.
Yeah, you already know. I didn't see none of this. I gotta give Prince definitely one of them.
Yep.
And the reason, if I'm not mistaken, it actually started raining while Prince was performing.
Yep.
And he did that Purple Rain. It was almost like scripted. Like, I don't know. That was crazy. So I gotta give Prince. Shoot, man, go ahead, bro. I got
so one of mine definitely. Oh, go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead.
Now, one of mine definitely is Prince, number one. That's like one of the greatest ones to me. As well as I'm gonna go with thought-provoking wise, Kendrick. Thought-provoking wise, because you didn't understand all what was going on. Like, you know, I watch a lot of Marvel movies, and they got this review channel where they do like breakdowns of all the Marvel movies, of all the Easter eggs in there. They did that to a Kendrick performance because he had all the Easter eggs in there. So I don't love his music, but just the creativity, I thought that was cool. And then I'm gonna pull up, man. I think that Rihanna joint went hard.
Yeah, Rihanna.
Being the fact she was pregnant,
almost,
she was up like 100 feet in the air, pregnant. That was dope. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'll probably have to add Rihanna to it, and I'm not gonna lie. I gotta scroll. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Michael Jackson do a Super Bowl halftime show?
Yeah. I'm looking at a list. Michael Jackson did one 1993. You know, I ain't like football back then. So
you know what?
yeah.
You say you probably seen it. No, Prince definitely. Prince definitely, but I'm gonna tell you the one that I'm gonna have to go with. The Dr. Dre one wasn't bad either, because of recent time. Dr. Dre
good.
And 75 Cent.
Yep.
Because he was a little bigger.
That boy was $1. That boy wasn't 50 cents no more. That boy was a whole $half.
$half. I mean, that boy was a Susan B. Anthony. You know what I'm saying? No, but and yes, we know $half is 50 cents, folks.
Yeah,
but we just saying. I think that was cool. As of right now, I think I would say Prince number one. Rihanna would go up there. Yeah. And then I would do the Dre and Friends, or I would do Kendrick.
Yeah.
And like you said, Kendrick was thought provoking, but that's the number one ever, bro. I think that might have like 133 million views.
Yeah,
at halftime.
That got something to do with the times.
Yeah.
The times, the beef, all that has something to do with it. Times, the beef, and then, you know, he's super Easter eggy type artist. You know what I'm saying? So his videos are like that. I say one of the most memorable ones that I don't like, but I always will remember it, the Justin Timberlake one, when he embarrassed Janet Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
She did that to herself. Yeah.
I mean, she let it happen. Yeah, she let it happen.
Yeah.
She let it happen, but I hate that, though. Go ahead, bro.
Yes, the Beyonce one was very controversial, but she did do her thing in New Orleans. That was a lot of controversy on the Beyonce. I'm looking at some of the people on the thing. Some of the folks that's talking right now. I think I like the second Beyonce with Coldplay and Bruno Mars better than I do.
Yeah, she took over that joint for real.
The New Orleans one.
Yeah.
You dig what I mean? Because Bruno held his own, and Beyonce held their own. And I like the way they all met up in the middle of the stage with the "Don't Believe Me, Just Watch." That was the biggest song out at that time, pop song. That Uptown Funk You Up. So,
Be careful,
no, I ain't gonna slip up on that, bro.
I'm messing with you.
But there we go. What they say?
All right, D says Prince.
Yeah.
Cortez says I didn't see Prince performance, so I'm gonna say Beyonce, Rihanna, and K. Dot. Okay. Tarsia says Prince, Beyonce, and I'm torn between Kendrick and Rihanna. I feel you. But she says K. Dot's performance was more interesting than Rihanna's. I think the biggest thing about Rihanna to me is that fact she was pregnant. You know, it just kind of blew my mind, and you didn't know it, but she also was way up in the air. And D says Bruno Mars also.
Yeah, the Rihanna interesting thing to me was she hadn't dropped the album in 10 years? Like she had no hits, but she had a whole Super Bowl full of hits for everybody in the audience.
She had no new hits, but she still got hits.
That's what I'm saying. She had nothing current, but yet and still the entire stadium was singing her songs. And that's
she liked that.
That's why I put Prince first, because everybody stopped for Prince and was singing every song that popped on. Young, black, old, white, didn't matter.
Hagen say, my bad again. Jenny and old boy Timberlake, that's what he's talking about. I was young lad, and when that one happened, I ain't forgot it yet. I'm just saying. And I was saying, I remember that one too.
Wardrobe malfunction, as they called it.
Yeah.
And it stopped hip hop for a hot second.
Long time.
Until Jay-Z took over again. The cinematics for Rihanna's setup was just dope, bro. Like the whole thing was dope. It's same way for Prince. His thing was dope. Yeah. And then the whole K-Dot thing, I think the beef was what made that one as good as it was.
I mean, the beef took him to another. I mean, I think he was already a great artist and well respected, but nobody seen him come out of that bag before. You know what I'm saying? On the beef tip. Yeah. Because he wasn't the beefy type rapper. You know what I'm saying? So that was, I think the whole beef took him to another level of stardom at that time.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, brother. And they got a top, and looking at these, like I said, they even got Prince's number one.
You say Usher was dope too. Yeah, I forgot about Usher one.
You know what?
I forgot all about that.
If that's the case, I'm going to do Prince, Rihanna, and Usher.
I forgot all about Usher. Usher was
because Usher held his own, and nobody expected that. I think that was right before the residency or right after the residency.
Because then he bring out Ludacris and all them, and made it kind of like an ATL thing towards the end.
He made like an ATL thing,
Yeah.
So, and listen, I'm going strictly by the music I like. You dig what I mean?
Right. I can't
judge.
You can, because you do listen to rock a little bit more than me, but I can't really judge the rock ones, because I don't remember none of them. The only pop one I remember was Katy Perry, and I thought it was weird because the weird costumes they had. I remember that.
Yeah. Even more weirder was the Lady Gaga one. I just turned that one off.
Yeah, I left. I just went to the other room. I think I had an extended bathroom break at that time. On purpose. That's what I thought about it. Cortez said he ain't like the Usher performance. He ain't gonna lie. All right.
Okay. Hey, no biggie, brother.
He ain't like Usher baby. He ain't like Usher baby.
Yeah. No biggie, but I mean that's a good one. That's a good one, man. Top three, Prince number one. I think that's all up, and then the rest of it just kind of fall into the.
Yeah, and we of the age bracket to see the Prince one, so everybody didn't see that, and I get it. A lot of y'all wouldn't even, y'all was a blink in your mama's eye or your daddy's eye back then. Yeah, I was swimming back then. So anyway, on that note, man, we're gonna hold up and wait and get to the last video of the night. This will be a positive, more so than CHH one, but y'all check it out. The video by Norman saying.
Yeah.
Hold up. Hey.
Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting.
It's called Mad Light Work by Norman saying.
Dropping every line with precision, no missing. Hit him with a random when I feel it, I'm a menace. Spin in the secondary, second I diminish. Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Dropping every line with precision, no missing. Hit him with a random when I feel it, I'm a menace. Spin in the secondary, second I diminish.
I'm about to take over, they paying me like Payola. I'm trying to get the bag, baby, I just want the Skrilla. Find me on the road where the week don't go. Verses in my catalog sound similar to scripture. It's the Mr. Get It Right for the listener. Move one hip to. Mad that I didn't go to Kempner. Keep your head spinning like a twister. When you write a check, make sure it say Mr. Sand. I'ma have to go and do it right for the fam. Never let the left nor the move or the right hand. You can never really lose if it's all God's plan. Yeah, that's cool, but I still want my money in advance.
Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a.
Never thought it would go like that. No man in control like that. Hey, let me go, don't hold me back. I'm the GOAT, you a sheep. By low tide. Said it got drip, but no side. Aha. I just want to ball like a combine, baby. I'm bad. Catch me outside and get these hands like Mike Ty. How about that? Everything cool in hindsight. When it's right in front of them, they sleep like nighttime. When it's my stock, better be like a bull. I need a meal to keep me full. I play the king, they play the fool. Jesters, yes sir. Still got 25 lighters on my dresser. Still in the lab like Dexter. Still got the plan like Lester. I don't care, we gon' let the hate fester. Put them 6 feet deep, give them fresh dirt. Me barely even trying at they best work. They be saying they ballin' but on a red shirt. But me, I keep the stain rolling like Fred Durst. I'm a big deal, baby, that's rare girth. Frequency so high, we turn up the hurts. Turn up the hurt. When I go turn in the verse, they gotta go call in the hurts. It's a gift and a curse. I do this and I don't rehearse. Pop up on your phone like an Amber Alert.
Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a.
Yeah, I'ma put in that work. Like Broly Khalifa, yeah, I go berserk. They do not wanna see me on my turf. Haters against me, but I know my worth. Preach, yeah, take them to church. Born in a slum, but it could have been worse. Put me in the system, I'm gon' hit a nerve. Ain't pinky and brain, but might take over Earth. Ooh, so much drip, you can serve. Need the lethal injection for verses I murk. They claiming they a maverick, I'ma make them fade away like Dirk. They wonder how to get like me, I've been like this since birth. Every time I hit a Norman Sand and go that I just smirk. Staying plugged in like a lever, call that light word.
With the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a whirlwind twisting. Boom with the rhythm like a.
That was Mad Light Work by Norman Sand. The video was basic, but cool at the same time because them little things that was popping up. And, you know, I dudes in Crocs with white socks, it aggravates me. Black Crocs and white socks. But anyway, that ain't got nothing to do with the song. That boy bars is ridiculous. He has so many lines.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I think that dude is very creative, and he don't curse in his music, so I respect it. But, yeah, my thoughts on that. Dope.
Yeah. Video was simple. They had 2 things that popped up that wasn't on the video. Like they had an AI Mike Tyson that popped up for like 0.2 of a second,
Yep.
and then they had like a social media thing from Beef.
Yep.
But I get to you in a minute, Hagens. But for the video goes, my man, just lyrical. This is, I think, it's the 3rd video we played of him. Sheesh was the first one when we introduced him to y'all. He had this joint called Sheesh, and my man just got bars up on bars, man. I like him. Every song that we played, the last song we played I didn't, but this one definitely added to the playlist, and just go there. It's that positive hip hop, man. I really like what my man be doing, and the fact that he don't curse and still got them bars. I respect that.
That was Mad Light Work by Mr. Norman Sand, man. Put on your playlist. That was some positive hip hop. One particularly Christian is positive, just in case. But hey, enjoy it. But he got Christian lines in there. You know, he be sneaking them in there. We see it.
Yeah, you do. Yo, have you ever thought I really enjoy what these 2 words are doing with this podcast? Look, man, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. That's because I was about to go in on Hagens and I left it alone. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. All jokes aside, if you also want to support, like my brother said at the beginning of the show, yo, pray for us. We got everyday lives going on. You dig what I'm saying? And we trying to get things done and do what we need to do. So just, you know, pray for your bros. Ain't nothing detrimental. Ain't nothing like that popping off. We just, hey, come together as fam. Hitting the chat. That's one way to support us. If you sneaker peekers, every now and then put something in there. You know what I mean? Make a dummy account and put something in there.
Please.
Just be respectful. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes,
if you want to sow a seed, Cash App, Not the Same Podcast. I just updated the website. So as soon as this video here go live, it'll be live on the website. The last 3 episodes of the Not the Same Podcast, Not the Same Sports Show, and the E3 Bible Study are all up there at notthesamepodcast.com. If you want to support, look, if you got merch, you trying to promote your merchandise, you got something going on, you shoot videos like my man Cortez or whatever the case may be, you make beats and you trying to get, look, partnership with us. We can put this up there and your stuff is up there throughout the entire show, man. And
yes, sir.
Listen, then it's up there. We got over 700 videos on the website, on YouTube now. So that advertisement will be there, man. So, and people actually go back and watch and listen. So those are the ways that you can support the Not the Same Podcast.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Listen, we appreciate y'all watching us this week, man. We will be tongue twisting. We will be back next week with 3 shows: Bible study, sports show, and then once again with the Not the Same Podcast. Make sure you tune in on Tuesday night for the Bible study, man. Make sure you lock in. It's gonna be a good one on the topic of forgiving yourself. Something very hard for us to do. So make sure you tune in on Tuesday night for the Bible study. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, Cortez, you know something about the Davis household I don't know? Hey, and enlighten me, brother. The Lord done showed you something.
Yeah, you got my number one word. Text me. Let me know.
I'm going to say definitely pray for the Davis household. Hold on, brother. There's something I need to know about. The Lord gave you an unction.
Yeah.
Nah, all jokes aside, man. Y'all have a good weekend. We got 3 shows next week, like my man said.
Sir.
E3 Bible study, the forgiving yourself, something all of us struggle with. We can forgive others, but when it comes to ourselves, we beat ourselves up like no other. So whatever the Lord then gave my brother, I'm sure it's going to be more nice and powerful for that E3 this Tuesday. Back with the sports show next week. And then we got the Not the Same podcast a week from today, same bat channel, same bat time for all the shows on them days. So Tuesday through Thursday, we'll see y'all next week, man. Have a good weekend.
All right, man. We out. I'm C-Micah.
I'm Rob Redeem.
Peace.
About our Father's business.
Crime mode.
Filled with this Holy Spirit.
That's a cheat code.
Holiness the standard.
We never fold.
We about to make a scene.
Episode.
About our Father's business.